Finally, I got the time and I got the mindset to shoot a video. I would also take this opportunity to thank all those people who have encouraged me to start a YouTube channel and do whatever I like. I am really grateful for your presence. Hello beautiful people, welcome to the first video in this particular channel, Kavi Space, presented to you by Kavi. So you might ask, who is Kavi? What is Kavi? What is this channel about? Well, I think this whole introduction will account to another video, but today I have come with something else and I have something else prepared in my mind. So yeah, let me go with that. But let me tell you that I love to read books. I love to share opinion. I love to, I love to talk basically. And yeah, I'm a literature student and I love stories. I love to narrate stories and I love to listen to stories. So that's the basic reason why I read. And today I am here to share my review. Okay, not typically a review, but still reading experience of Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. Okay, now you would think Kavi reads classics. No. Okay, there are a few reasons why I chose this book. First reason, it was prescribed in my syllabus. Second reason, one of my close friends who also reads, Sonali, she was having the book and she was also planning to read it. She was looking for a buddy to read. So I said, okay, Sonali, let's do this. And we planned. Finally, the plan is happening. We both of us completed the first part, and both of our combined views about the first part of this particular book will be out soon on my podcast. And if you haven't checked my podcast, then you definitely should. And you can also check me posting about books, taking photographs and sharing those photographs, and doing everything that I can on my Instagram account that's mentioned here. Okay, now coming to the subject of today's video, my review on part 1 of Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. First of all, let me give a round of applause to the translator who just did a fantastic job in translating this piece of classical work. Oh my god, I should definitely mention the translator, because the way the translator has conveyed the emotions, the ideas, and the struggle of people, the pain of people in the most beautiful, subtle and simple way, that definitely requires a round of applause, guys. And I think that's the beauty of this book. Now, keeping that apart, let's move on to the story. So in the first part, you find a character definition. Maybe you will be introduced to the characters in the book, and basically the main characters are Anna Karenina, of course. Anna is there, and then you have Stefan, Anna's brother. Then you have Dolly, Stefan's wife. Then you have Kitty, and then you have Levin, Vronsky, Nikolai, etc., etc., etc. There are many characters, but basically these are the main characters who get connected to Anna at different points. And the story doesn't start away with Anna all of a sudden. No. How does the story start? The story starts with Stefan's family, where Stefan and Dolly fall into a family crisis of adultery. Stefan is found having an infatuation with his mistress, and Dolly finds it out. And this particular crisis is how the story develops. Now, I think this is a great way of grabbing attention towards a classic, because already the book is so thick that you would be intimidated by its length. It's like 800 pages long, and it's so hard to continue or concentrate in the initial few pages, as we all know. People who read might connect. If you don't have that hook, nobody's going to continue. And I think this particular story perfectly gets you into the book. And then what happens once this crisis comes? Then the savior of this crisis is Anna. Anna comes into play. Anna and Dolly have a brief female friendship wala conversation, and they get bonded so beautifully. And I love the way Anna deals with it. This particular situation where her sister is facing a crisis. She doesn't take a stand for Stefan or Dolly, but she gives a very logical, resolution to the whole scenario. And if you want to know what's the solution that she gives, you must read the book. I would say that's the real fun of it. And then once she gives the solution, what happens here is Dolly becomes normal, or Dolly tries to become normal. She is somewhat healed, I would say. And then the story progresses towards Kitty. Kitty has two people to choose as her partner. One is Levin and the other one is Vronsky. And Levin and Vronsky, both of them are deeply, madly in love with Kitty. But Levin and Vronsky differ in their social status, where Levin belongs to a somewhat poor background, whereas Vronsky belongs to the aristocracy. And definitely Kitty is being advised to choose Vronsky. So she declines Levin's proposal and she moves on with Vronsky. She moves on with her decision of choosing Vronsky. But there comes a ball, all those luxurious stuff. There comes a ball, and what happens in the ball is just a page turner, I would say. First of all, the description of Anna's appearance, it's chef's kiss. Like, wow. And then you find Vronsky being attracted to Anna, who is already married and has a son, a child. And this scene actually breaks our Kitty's heart. Kitty knows that Vronsky is almost gone. She has lost him. And this thought, it actually burns Kitty inside out. And oh my god, that scene is really heartbreaking. Where you find Kitty, a second before she was admiring Anna, and now she's jealous of Anna, and about which she can do nothing. And then you find Anna traveling back to her hometown because she understood that she is also attracted to Vronsky. So she is married. She's a married lady. She has a kid. Still, she's attracted to Vronsky, and Vronsky is gonna, snatch her heart. So she is leaving that place, and she's going to whom? She's going to her husband. So yeah, she was traveling, and throughout her whole journey, she tries to, hate Vronsky, or she's trying to avoid the thought of Vronsky. And guess what? She's completely thinking about him. That's a nice way, by actually conveying that she is in love with Vronsky. Right? This happens, right? Where you want to forget someone and then you have that particular person inside your mind for so long. It can be due to love, or it can be due to hatred. Mostly it's because you love that person, or it can be because you hate that person. It depends. Anyways, and she reaches her hometown in the sense where she resides with her family. And Vronsky appears there. Vronsky tries to settle up there. That's how part 1 ends, and there are like 7 more parts in the story. So me and Sonali have decided that we'll be reading 30 pages each day, so that we finish the book in approximately a month. And we are doing really good. Right now I am at page 180 out of 800 pages, and so far it's so good. And things are taking lots of turns actually. The goddess Anna Karenina is somewhere, her idol is breaking, and we find how foolish Vronsky is. But I don't want to give out more spoilers about part 2, because then I will not be making a video for part 2. So I think you guys enjoyed this part 1 review as well as overview about Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. Let's see how Anna goes. Okay, how Anna Karenina moves on. I want to know more about it. But at the same time, I'm reading another book, and that's A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, which is actually book of the month of my book club, Elegant Book Club. And so far I'm enjoying that too. Probably I'll be taking a little rest or little leave from Anna Karenina so that I can finish A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And I might finish it today, probably. I don't know, because I have a test tomorrow. I have to study for that. If I finish studying, then I'll sit and read. Probably my sleep is gonna be off today. I'm not gonna sleep today, and I'll keep on reading. I'll sleep in my class. Okay, so yeah, that's what my plan is. So let's see what happens, and take care until we meet in the next video. I'll be back, and I hope I don't keep myself lazy and postpone whatever I have to do, procrastinate whatever I have to do. I hope I finish whatever my tasks are to be done, and I hope you also have a great day or weekend or whatever is upcoming, because I don't know when this video is going to be live. And yes, if you want more such content and some other content too, if you have any ideas, do drop in the comments. I would love to share. So yes, thanks a lot for listening to me, and stay tuned for more updates.